Today we're making sopa de milho verde, or Brazilian corn chowder from Brazil. And I already got my ingredients out and ready because it was just a lot of cutting and not very interesting and not anything that I can like show that would be fun, I don't think, and just a lot of time. So I have it out, so now all that's left to do is to just cook it, and it's all gonna happen on the stovetop, so it's like last week where it's pretty easy. It's just we're cooking soup. That's it. So I even got my fancy new immersion blender for it, which is really exciting. So I'm excited to use that. I've never used it before. So yeah. So yeah, if you want to focus on the pot, I'm gonna get ready now and turn this on medium heat and
oil it up.
Yeah, just use the rest of that.
What's step one? What are we doing?
Cooking onions and garlic.
Yum.
Oh! Bang! Alright.
Gonna get out the trusty garlic crusher.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it ready. The first thing I want is
the onion. Boom.
Oh my god, come on. That's good enough. So it wanted like a half of a large onion, but I just used a whole small onion because I find that to be easier.
I also didn't have big onions, so...
Well, I think that one onion you got was pretty big, but we can agree to disagree.
So next up is the garlic, yeah?
Yeah, but I have to wait for this to cook.
Gotcha. So, just to talk about this while we're waiting, to kind of as a garnish, we have some nice Beyond Hot Italian sausage. We're very excited about this. It's you can see, it's very sausage-like.
It's mushy right now.
Yeah.
But it cooks up really sausage-like. It even has like a casing and everything. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's very good. And yeah, so that's gonna go on top. Just to look at things, we got some potatoes, some chives, some yogurt, corn, obviously. Can't have corn chowder without corn. And then similar to, I think it was last week, we have some broth. It's going to be water plus these cubes again, but in this case, it's going to be chicken broth rather than beef, which is obviously very exciting.
Sorry, I was on the hunt for a wooden spoon, so that's what all this banging is. So...
Wrong app.
What app did you have it in?
Safari.
Oh, okay.
Because you sent it to me.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna let this,
just simmer a bit.
yeah. There's some chives that got in there accidentally, but that'll be
That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah, I'm inviting your mom.
I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
Maisie Etheridge is watching. Hello, Maisie.
But yeah, I mean, this is how it is at the beginning. It's like, oh, I'm waiting for onions to cook for 4 minutes.
Why don't you read us some things about Brazil, since we're cooking some Brazil food?
Yeah, I mean, Brazil, you know, that's good because everybody knows Brazil for the most part, and I don't have to, like, flounder my way through things like I did last week because, yikes. But, you know, Brazil, it's a big country. It's really big. It has a lot of different biomes in it because it's so massive. And, I mean, I feel like it's a lot bigger than people think. Only because I remember when I was in Ecuador, it felt a lot bigger than it was. like it would only take like a few hours to go across the whole thing. But in Brazil, it was like, I remember I looked up two cities that I thought were like close to each other. I can't remember which ones they are now. I think it was like something like Salvador and Rio de Janeiro. And it was like 10 hours or something.
Oh my god.
Like, hold on, I want to see. I'm going to tell you. Where's your maps at?
Top left.
While we're waiting. Because I can't remember, like, the exact... It was just way more than I had expected.
Do you know how big Brazil is relative to, like, Texas or something?
It's bigger. I mean, it's like... It's a big country.
Like 2 Texases, 3
I don't know how
Texases.
many. I just feel like the Amazon alone is like such a big space. Because like, okay, for example, here, this is a good example. So I was here, and I was like there, or something.
Yeah.
And everything over here is the rainforest. And like, I thought that area was huge. And all of this is the rainforest.
Yeah.
So it's like... It's really, like, kind of insane.
Here, I'm curious. Alexa.
No, I'm looking it up. Oh.
How many square miles is Brazil?
Brazil, area.
Yeah.
3,290,000 square miles.
3 million.
So, and this is partially because the roads, you know, might not be, like, a quick, fast highway like you might have in Europe or America, but... To get from Salvador to Rio, just guess how many hours you think that is.
7.
No.
How many?
24.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's like, and again, I don't think that's purely like, oh, the distance is so big, but...
Yeah, for context, it's like 48 hours to cross America. Yeah. Oh, Ellie Gordon is on. Hello,
so
Ellie.
Insane. The area is 8.5 million square kilometers, which is a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
I can't think of another country to compare it to. If you gave me one, I could.
Well, so... It said it was about 3.2 million square miles. Alexa, how many square miles is the USA?
I was looking in here.
The United States, area.
9.8.
2,800,000 square miles.
It's 9.8 versus 8.5. So the U.S. is not that much bigger.
Yeah,
than
it's a very similar size to the U.S., which it doesn't seem like it is.
It doesn't. Not in like in your head. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like to Brazilians, I feel like they might have a better understanding.
Yeah, because they live
the
there.
fact that it's huge, but for a foreigner, it was like.
Yeah, I also
crazy. Like I've never seen Brazil as being that huge.
I also wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those things like the different ways you draw a map kind of warp how big something actually looks. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the normal map kind of shrinks. I'm pretty sure this is actually true that the way the common map projections make the northern hemisphere bigger.
They do.
Because like European biases or whatever.
Where do I find Safari on here?
I honestly don't know.
And can you focus on the pot? So
sure.
Like just, I don't need to always be in the, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a very exciting person.
I think you're an exciting person, Erica.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I tried to. My mom and John are probably eating because I tried to get them to come watch, but
it's okay. Always here.
That's good. So yeah. What else can I read about Brazil?
Hannah Paul is watching. Hello, Hannah.
Cool. Hello. I'm making a Brazilian dish that. Well, that's obvious. Hey, Alexa, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm making a Brazilian dish, which is obvious from the name, but it's like a corn chowder basically, and I'm sweating some onions and talking about this country,
Brazil,
which is very huge.
Yeah, we've just recently found out it's like the size of America.
Yeah, almost. It almost is. So one thing that I almost made, but I figured it would be a little too difficult without the real meat, was this thing called, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, I'm sorry, but coquinha, I think? Coquinha? I don't know.
Sure.
It's a pear-shaped cornmeal ball filled with shredded chicken, and it's like a little dumpling pastry thing.
That sounds delicious.
And it is, like, looks really good, but, I don't know. Something about it, sometimes it's harder to, like, make vegetarian versions of that. And I also thought about feijoada. I think that's how you pronounce it. Feijoada? Yeah, whatever. That thing. It's a very popular black beans dish, like super popular. And the problem is there was a lot of like vegetarian quote like versions of it, but the problem is it relies so much on I think they put in like a lot of pork flavoring in there.
Oh.
And pieces of meat, and I felt like if I made it, it would just be making black beans, and I feel like that's such a thing that every culture makes. It's like
It's not unique.
no, like I feel like the uniqueness comes from like the meat flavoring and stuff like that. So
Corn chowder's also delicious. So like,
yeah, I found this
Yeah.
one on a list that was like a Brazilian vegetarian restaurant, or not restaurants, recipes. So I figured like
yeah, it's
might as well.
very exciting.
I can't do my black cherry again.
You know, Polar, if you're out there,
Sponsor.
not, but we wish.
I'd like to take a moment for thanking our sponsor, Polar.
God, one day we will acquire one sponsor. No,
Yep.
we won't, but we will, you know?
Okay.
So how are these onions doing?
It just had to do it for like a few minutes, so I'm sure it's done.
Then shall we add some
So-
garlic?
Yeah.
Scare away the
I'll do that.
vampires.
I will do that.
We got some big cloves of garlic.
they're really big.
Let me. Those are single cloves.
Like, show your
oh my
finger
God.
next to it. Or, like, here. Like, no, put it down. See?
Yeah,
It's
wow.
enormous.
Those are gigantic.
Yeah. Ooh.
So we use the handy dandy garlic crusher. Crush that garlic. Scrape off the bits.
Excuse you.
I'm being excused.
You don't have to show this part. I mean, it's kind of...
Okay, we're back to the pan. Check out that garlic. Give it a little stir.
Alright, I'm coming back. This one barely fits, actually.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Good luck, Erica. Do you need to swap?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
I'll film it. I can't do it.
Smells delicious.
It does.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's coming out of the top.
Yeah.
Make sure you get it deep in there because it's like squirting.
Okay.
Okay, most of it is
Yeah,
not.
you might need to grab some of that.
Yeah, the
probably
rest of
good.
that I can't really
Yep.
work with. Can you take this, please?
Do the handoff once again. Completely cover the camera with my finger. Apologies. Look at all that garlic.
Yeah, a lot of it didn't get in, but that's okay.
It smells delicious though. So. Mmm. Garlic smells really good.
Yeah, it's not taking so long. Holy shit.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Okay, this one is or it's not. This.
It's also large.
Similarly huge. Oh, I can't do it. You're gonna have to do it. I can't do
Another
it.
trade off.
Yeah, I just cannot do it.
Get it a little deeper in there.
Yeah. It's really hard.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I know. Sam's watching. Hi, Sam.
Hello, Sam.
We're crushing garlic. Or Brennan's crushing garlic for me because I'm weak.
Pass me the knife.
Yeah.
Scrape off that.
Oh yeah,
And
that
that's
was
all.
healthy. That was healthy.
A good bit of garlic there.
Sam says garlic always smells good.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
It really does.
This one smells really, really good. And that was some juicy
Yeah.
fucking cloves.
I don't know if you saw, Sam, but those were some
She saw
big
it,
fucking
okay.
cloves of garlic.
They were huge.
Like, just
Like bigger than our thing.
for context, it filled up that little garlic hole. Like, that entire little basket was completely filled.
Oh my god.
With just, like, each clove filled it up. It was crazy. But that's good, because garlic's always good, you know? Y'all need some gains. Hey,
I need gains. Brendan is fine.
I crushed it. I did it.
I have to wait until I lose a little bit of weight and then I can be strong. Because I can start eating protein and shit.
Yeah.
Right now I'm like not. So yeah, that's cooked for a bit. So
You're
now-
spilling water everywhere.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
It's that thing where it, like, falls down the
Yeah.
side. Oh, I missed that part. Yeah, no, we did it.
Missed what?
I assume the big pieces of garlic.
Oh yeah, they were enormous. I'm just cleaning up some water.
Mm-hmm.
What I spilled. The floor is really dirty. We need like a mop or something.
Yeah. So yeah, this water is actually going to become broth once we add in some chicken
Yeah.
cubes. So get ready for that. This is 6 cups of water, so we need 3 of the boiling cubes. And like I said before, last time we made beef broth, this time it's chicken broth for our corn
It's
chowder.
lighter. It's this one I like better. Not that I don't like the beef, but this one I can stomach better. The beef one really tastes like beef. It's like
Yeah.
unsettling.
It's less realistic, which in a way is kind of nice.
Is it less real? Oh, the chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. It tastes like chicken broth. I think I'm just not a huge beef person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the beef is just really beefy.
Like this one definitely does taste poultry. Like especially when it's in. Like what are you doing?
Stirring. I'm helping.
Okay. That's not gonna do anything right now.
Yeah, you gotta crush those up.
Well, I've got to. It just has to get hot so it dissolves.
Ah, gotcha.
But yeah, it's gonna look kind of funny right now. Until the heat gets a little higher. But then it'll turn. It's already starting to turn brown.
Yeah, you can see.
It'll turn kind of yellow, look like chicken broth, and everything will be fine.
Yep, it's gone. It's already gone from clear to like a just dirty water look.
Ew! Don't give them that idea. That's disgusting.
Sam says, "Boof."
Boeuf. It's
Boeuf.
beef in French.
Oh, Erica should know this. She did. She's the smart
Showed
one.
you, Sam.
Yeah, she's the smart one.
It's sad our parents don't love us.
Yeah, that's okay.
Boeuf.
Boof.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god.
Oof, boof. I love those words in French, I swear to God. That's like the best. French sometimes is the best language.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, like oof, boof.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love it.
So when does the corn go in?
I don't, whenever it says it goes
We
in.
want corn.
No. The potatoes going first.
God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it says potatoes and then 2 1/4 cup of corn kernels. We get
Oh.
out a cup.
I guess that makes sense. Rip parental love. Yes, Sam. Rip.
Yeah, I know. Apparently they don't love it. I even texted them. I was like, hey, bitches, get in here. And then they were like, not responding. I'm like, fine, ghost me. See if I care.
Yep. Yeah, I guess
So-
it makes sense that the corn goes in last, though, I guess, because it's the one that, like, it doesn't take very long to cook.
Yeah, I mean, so what happens is it doesn't go in dead last. Basically, the potatoes and some of the corn go in. And then we'll get, like, the yogurt, I think. And it only calls for salt and pepper, so I'm not sure if I should add anything else.
What about, like, one of those spicy powders?
God, that was so descriptive. Every single spice in the world.
No, like, spicy, you know?
Spicy! That's what you looked like.
Like, what's the one we put in mac and cheese? Starts with a
What do you
C.
mean, cayenne?
Cayenne.
I don't know. In this, I don't know about that one. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little. Like the nutmeg, maybe. I feel like.
Yeah,
some
like
cumin, maybe.
I don't know. I see this from a spice perspective as very similar to mac and cheese. The problem is I may only be thinking that because of their similar colors.
I may
So,
have
like-
to add more
Or what?
chicken stock, chicken cube. Only because this feels like really. I think it's all dissolved, but it feels like maybe it hasn't all dissolved, but I don't see it, and it doesn't. I tasted a little bit of it. It doesn't taste like as strong as I feel like it should.
Sam suggests allspice.
She's insane. Allspice is like a very strong thing that usually goes in sweet stuff. So
Close. Similar.
I can see it. Maybe if we were making a squash soup, not corn chowder though. Corn's like a light thing, not a gourd, you know?
Gotcha.
Like a heavy, like a winter squash. Then yeah, I feel like we'd use allspice. I don't know, this doesn't taste super chickeny to me.
Add another cube.
I may.
Be your own.
I think I will.
Be your own Erica.
Be my own Erica. I will, because we have to get way more of this anyway. There's like not very much
Yeah,
left.
we're using all our cubes.
All of our cubes. I gotta order like a bunch on Amazon. I'll do that after this.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Another cube. Plop. So, potatoes are next, yes?
Yep.
Fun.
As soon as this dissolves.
I wasn't referring to using allspice, but on the spices you were talking about, LOL.
Oh. Okay.
That makes more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense.
You see, my confusion probably stemmed from the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the parents a frowny face.
Where do you get your artificial chicken and beef cubes? Whole Foods.
Lately-
Yeah, we used to get them from Whole Foods, but lately we've had to get them from Amazon because Whole Foods has stopped. Certain Whole Foods have the chicken ones, but we've generally just been going to Amazon because you
Yeah.
can get them in bulk, and we don't have to worry about like which Whole Foods we go to. That's better.
Chickeny, yeah.
Hell yeah, it looks chickeny. Look at that nice like
It's chickeny.
that brown looking stuff.
It's broth.
That one.
Jeez. Brown looking stuff.
Brown looking stuff. Oh, and go the potatoes. Plop, 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 plop. So it's not a ton of potatoes because this isn't a potato soup, but
Corn soup.
it's a good bunch of chunks. They'll get all nice and soft, give some good texture. Potatoes are really good.
Potatoes are good. Potatoes are so versatile.
They are. They just do everything.
They
You
do.
can make fries. You can make chips. Would you find them in Earth Fare? Couldn't tell you.
I have no idea because their fair doesn't exist up here.
Yeah, my suggestion would honestly just be go on Amazon and get them if you want them.
Yeah, they're cheap on there.
Yeah,
they
like,
don't cost that much.
you're-
They
you're-
send you a shit ton.
You're not you have to buy in bulk, but if you're willing to buy in bulk, which we are because we use them all the time, then you're not really paying more. Per cube, basically. You're paying the same price per cube. You just have to buy a lot of cubes at once. But if you're willing to do that, or if you intend to use that many they keep basically forever. So if you ever intend to use that many, it's worth doing. But if you're like, oh, I just want a cube to try, that's probably not.
To try.
I think they come in packages of 2 boxes, and each
Yeah.
box is 6 cubes, so you have to get 12 cubes. Catherine Broderhausen Royce is watching.
God.
Hello.
No love. for
Welcome.
me.
Welcome to the corn chowder.
Welcome. We just added the potatoes and the corn. Not all of the corn though.
Sam
So-
says, tots are best, sweet potato fries are god. I
I
agree.
love sweet potato fries.
I love tots. In my opinion, tater tots are the optimal way to eat potatoes. But I know lots of people might disagree with me on that.
I think they're fine, but they're not like my favorite thing in the world.
I think they're the best because they're just hash browns, but in like snackable form, and hash browns are delicious.
I prefer hash browns.
But it's the same thing, just in a bite-sized form. You don't have to eat it with a fork.
I don't know. I like hash browns better. I think they taste better. I think they're crispier. Tater tots are mushy on the inside. I feel like hash browns are kind of crispy. They have like, because they're flatter usually, it's like the crisp ratio is better, in my opinion.
Your mother says they're taking Abby out for a walk.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I don't know. My, like, just hash browns, tater tots, those sorts of things. I just feel like they're so good because, like, the worst part of a French fry is the uncrispy middle bits, and a hash brown or a tater tot is just 100% crispy bit. Mm-hmm. Sam asked smiley fries, to which I say
smiley fries.
those are fine.
I love them, but they're too mushy.
Yeah, like
But I do love them though.
they're cute and nostalgic, but like I judge fries based on whether or not I'd eat them without ketchup. I will not eat smiley fries without ketchup. Or at least some sauce. They say, your mom says, we're on the way home, but I wasn't looking at my phone.
Oh, no, rip.
But yeah, no, that's my opinion is if it's a fry, if a fry has too much mushy bits in the middle, you need like a sauce, and in my opinion that means they're not the best fries. Cuz at that point they're no longer fries, they're just like ketchup devices. It's like a spoon for your ketchup. What's the country and what are you making?
Who's that?
Your mom. We're in Brazil right now, and we're making Brazilian corn chowder.
We're in Brazil.
We're in Brazil. Sam says, see, Erica knows, and that's why I love her.
What?
Your response to the smiley fries.
Oh, yeah.
And your mom says, sorry, I'm late to the party.
I mean, I love Sam too. Sam's like my favorite person, so.
Sam is pretty cool.
Sam is my favorite.
Your mom says, oh, yum.
I cannot find nutmeg at all.
We have it in there.
I know. Oh, we need a spice rack now. Oh my god, my arms hurt.
Don't we still have that gift card that we need to get it with?
Yes. I found. This can't be all the nutmeg though. There has to be like a big one because I use that shit all the time. There we go. Found it.
Stirring the soup.
So I have a little bit of paprika, some nutmeg, and some chipotle pepper.
Yum.
Just a little bit. I think it'll be good. I was gonna do cumin. Cumin's like really powerful, like even if you use a little bit. So I don't want to go too crazy with it. And I think these will be slightly like a lesser insane flavor.
So you're saying you're using the Q-minimum?
Well, I'm not using any cumin. If I was using a minimum amount of cumin, then that joke would be funny.
I thought you just said something about cumin.
I said I'm not using cumin. You don't listen to me.
I just heard cumin
We're
and
getting divorced.
thought of a really good joke, and I was wanting to use the
you
joke.
one-track minded your way through the rest of my explanation.
Yeah.
I thought I gave a perfectly great explanation, Bernie, and you didn't even hear it. So now my soup is
That was
brown,
a good joke, though, if you were using cumin.
But I'm not.
But, like, let's pretend... Can we use some cumin so the joke
Hey,
works?
This is great, though. Like,
Yeah?
the stuff that I use, absolutely what I wanted. 'Cause
Perfect.
it gives it that, like, slightly smoky, peppery flavor, but it's not heat. Because this wasn't supposed to be spicy dish.
Yeah.
And it's not, like, overpowering cumin. It just tastes lightly smoky.
Perfect.
So
yeah,
I might add more.
It's like a...
But-
You'll probably have to add more when you add, like, the rest of the corn, but...
Yeah, but damn, I'm proud of myself. So.
Good job. It's like a smoky... It's gonna be like a smoky corn
Slightly
chowder.
Spicy, but like spiceful, not like spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy hot.
It's
Not
it's
supposed to-
spicy mild,
You could
not
definitely
spicy
make this
spicy.
spicy hot. I imagine if you added like a jalapeno to this
Oof.
and some cumin and things like that, you could make a nice like spicy corn.
Yeah,
soup.
jalapeno corn chowder. That seems like a reasonable dish.
Yeah.
Not like I think we're much happier with just corn chowder, but
All right. So we have quite a while for the potatoes to get soft.
Hmm.
So, why don't we, like, talk about something, or... I don't know. I wish I had better things to do during these segments where I'm literally just... Like, I have to wait for, like, at least 10 minutes.
Do you have any talents you want to display? Talent show kind of thing? Sing, dance?
No.
Cartwheel?
No.
I could tell a funny story about how I was at work today giving a demo to a bunch of important people.
Oh, yeah.
And in the middle of my demo, the fire alarm decided to start yelling because it had a low battery. And then I muted until the alarm stopped going off. And then as soon as I unmuted, it started going off again. And that was incredibly painful. But, you know, that's life. Sam says she could use some chowder right now. And man, same. That's why we're making some chowder.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we gotta find something to do. Or like maybe go show the pets for a second.
Oh, pet time.
I don't know. It's the animal segment.
It's pet time. Kylum, it's pet time. Ooh, Kylum, you're so good. Little tongue, go blep, blep, blep. Ooh, good boy. We bring his bed in here when we're here because he likes to be in the same room as us because he gets lonely. But if we didn't bring the bed in, he'd have to sit on the floor, and that's really sad. So we bring the bed in so he gets to sleep and still be here with us, but also be in comfort because he's a good boy and he deserves rights. Good boy, Kyle. You're a good boy. Ooh. This is his ear. And this is the cat. Hello, Polly. She's sitting under the chair because she's sneaky.
Sneaky.
She is sneaky. Polly, you're very pretty. Look at her. She's been a lot less obnoxious in the mornings. I don't know why. Oh, hi, Chow. You're here just in time for the animal segment.
Yeah.
Your mom
Okay.
says Polly with lots of exclamation points.
Here, I'll ask you some trivia questions about Brazil.
Okay. And Sam
What?
says, man, I wish I could do that with my cat if I had one.
Aw, I'm sorry you don't have a cat.
So I'm going to be asked
Alright.
Brazilian trivia questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the name Brazil come from?
The nut? The Brazil nut?
I think that's technically the wrong answer.
Fuck. What's the answer?
It comes from a tree named Brazil wood, and I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's the same one.
I am
Brazil nut, but I'm not
100% certain those are the same
sure.
thing.
Alright.
I count that one. I'm a
Alright,
genius.
what? This one's easy. What language is spoken in Brazil?
Portuguese.
Okay. How many countries in South America speak Portuguese?
I'm going to say 2, because I know Brazil does, and I bet like one other one does.
Just Brazil.
Fuck.
Okay, next one. What year did Portugal claim Brazil?
Ooh. God, this is gonna be the biggest shot in the dark. So, like, Columbus showed up in, like, 1492. And he was, like, he was pre-Portugal showing up. So it must have been, like, the 1500s. I'm gonna say, like, 1510.
1500 exactly.
Fuck. I gotta say, that was, considering the scale we're working on here,
scale.
and for my complete lack of knowledge, I feel like I worked that one out pretty well.
Alright, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
proud of me too.
So when did Brazil declare independence from Portugal?
Oh man, I have no frame of reference for this one.
Technically I have a bit of a frame of reference.
Is 1763.
So the frame of reference was that most countries got their independence streak from the USA, which became independent in 1776. So hypothetically, you'd be able to say, oh, it was probably after that. Probably, because that's when, like, the revolution era is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So it was actually in 1822.
Damn, wow.
Yeah.
Sam says, this is why I'm bad at trivia. I too am bad at trivia.
Okay. Brazil is the blank largest country in the world by both land area and population.
Oh man, it's pretty big. So like, when Erica and I were talking at the beginning of all this, we found out that it was about 1 million kilometers, 1 million square kilometers less than America. And like,
The USA, more specific.
yeah, sorry, the United States of America. Your mom says I 3 am bad at trivia. 4th. I don't know what that means.
Maybe some. I don't know why she said fourth.
But yeah, so.
Oh, I think she was guessing fourth.
Oh, her
But
guess is
yeah,
4th.
'cause
Okay.
The audience can play along too if they want.
Yeah, there's just a
Like,
big delay.
Type the answers in there if you want to.
Yeah, here. So, Sam, what do you think it is? I
I'll
gotta.
repeat the question. Brazil is the blank largest country in the world, both by land area and population.
I'm gonna work through this while we wait for the delay to catch up.
Yeah.
So like,
still really hard.
so like, it's smaller than America, the United States
Yeah,
of
yeah,
America. It's smaller than Russia. I assume it's smaller than Australia. Sam says 6th. So that puts it at 4th. Do I think anything else is bigger than Brazil? Canada probably is, so that puts it at 5th. I'm gonna say 5th.
You were right. It's fifth.
Oh, I am so good! I am
job.
so good! You guys suck!
Yeah,
I'm
we suck.
the best!
All right.
Look at
So,
me.
what was the population or around what's the population? This is judging by 2012, but it's probably not ridiculous.
Yeah. Sam says, wow. I know, I too am awed at my big brain.
Big brain energy.
Yeah. Okay, population size. So you guys can give your answer for this one while I think. But, your mom says, wow, Brendan. I know, I am amazing.
I'm impressed.
So, okay, let's talk through this. So population. The population. Oh man, this is hard because I have no frame of reference here. Like, China's like 1 billion. America's like 7 or 8 million, I think. Which is kind of an absurd difference from the US to China.
That's absolutely not true.
No?
There is no way.
Did I say 7 or 8 million?
Yes.
That's a really small
There
number.
is
It's probably
no
not that.
way.
That's a really small number now that I say that out loud.
It's like, it's close, I felt like, to not like 1 billion, but it's like
Yeah.
up there.
Sam says about 70 million.
In Brazil?
How the hell did you make the little double tilde? That's sick.
How did she do that?
A little about.
Oh, how do you do that?
I
don't even know
didn't.
how you do that.
Is that a key? Are we guessing number of people? Yes, it's the population. 70 million seems reasonable, but that's small. But on the other hand, like, a significant amount of the area is just the rainforest. So like I have the map in front of me, and it's like.
Yeah, but babe, indigenous people live there.
I know, but if we're talking.
But nobody lives there.
No, but if we're talking population density, I'm sure the number of indigenous people in the Amazon rainforest is probably similar to the number of people in, like, Rio de Janeiro.
I guess so.
So your mother says 200 million.
Alright, make your bet.
It worked last time, so I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle at like 150 million.
So, mom was the closest. It's 194 million.
194. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Do you know what the U.S. has?
It's like, I think it's like several 100 million.
Alexa, what's the population of the United States?
300 million or something.
According to the CIA World Factbook, As of 2017, the population of the United States is 327 million people.
I'm so good.
Yeah. So 327 million for the US.
Yeah.
Sam says she makes that using the Google keyboard, and that's not an Android only thing. You can download the Google keyboard
Oh.
on an iPhone. So, whatever. But yeah,
So-
Sam said what in all caps. Your mom said whoop.
Okay. So, what is the capital city? Don't look at the map in front of you. That's cheating.
What is the capital city?
Yeah, what is the capital city of Brazil?
Man. We just talked about that. Sam says she was joking about the Android only thing. Gotcha. We just talked about this because I know, like, there's Rio de Janeiro, which I don't think is the capital. And you had just mapped out earlier the distance between Rio de Janeiro and another city. And your mom says it's Rio. Between Rio de Janeiro and another city.
I know, and I already knew what this
Yeah,
was. So.
and I'm forgetting what the other city was, and I feel like that city is the capital, but I don't know what that city was. So I'm going to agree with your mom and say Rio de Janeiro because it's the only name I can remember.
And Sam hasn't answered yet?
She says she's not even going to try to guess.
Okay. Well, you're all wrong. It's Brasilia, which I already knew.
Oh, Ellie just rolled up Brasilia.
Yeah,
Damn.
she knows.
Whoa.
Alright, so it is Brasilia. And
Nice
that
job,
is not
Ellie.
either of the cities I mentioned. It's kind of on the middle
No.
of Brazil, but more towards the middle. Than
Salvador was the one you had mapped, but yeah, Brasilia. Good job, Ellie.
Okay. So what is the largest city? Not the capital.
The largest city.
Yeah. It's not Brasilia. I'll give that.
Yeah.
Don't look!
Well, I know it's one of the two I just said. I'm just thinking. Ellie says thanks. Your mom says way to go, Ellie. So, okay.
I mean, and me, but I guess it doesn't count.
You're looking at the question.
But I knew it was Brasilia.
Yeah, I know the answer. I know the answer to all the questions
Shut
when I'm
up.
reading the questions.
Shut up.
I'm very proud of you, Erica. You're making a delicious soup.
Alright. The potatoes need to get soft, though. They're being a little bitch right now.
So both your mom and Ellie say Rio. So I could say Rio and be boring and agree with everyone
Sam's
else.
not applying.
Or I could go wild and say Salvador and just hope you guys are wrong because that means I get to be right. So I'm going to say Salvador.
Okay, you're all wrong. It's Sao Paulo.
Fuck. Is that even a city?
Yep.
Oh, there it
I
is
knew
down
that
at the
one
bottom.
too.
That
Alright.
sucks.
So, there's another question that asks what are the other major cities, but you have already mentioned all of them except one, so I'm just gonna move on.
What's the one?
Fortaleza?
Fortaleza.
Yeah, I've not ever heard of that, so I didn't
So-
even know that was a thing.
Just so we're all looking at the same map. So this is Brasilia, the capital. This is Salvador, the one I keep mentioning. Here's Rio de Janeiro, the one I keep yelling about, and the one you guys keep yelling about. Here's Sao Paulo, which is the biggest city. And what was the name of the other one?
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I guess it's not that fucking big, is it?
Fortaleza, there it is,
Oh,
up in
okay.
the top corner.
Alright.
There's a lot of cities on this coast. Look at that. Just boom, 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 boom.
Okay, here's a fun question, and then this is basically done, so we'll move on.
Awesome.
But, so a couple just quick questions. How many time zones does Brazil cover?
How many time zones? Okay, so South America is like just slightly less wide than the US. The US has four or five. I think it's 5 because I feel like I always forget one. Sam says 3. I'm gonna say, because of the Galapagos Islands, I'm gonna say 4 because
Galapagos Islands.
we're talking. I in my head I was thinking all of South America.
No,
Just Brazil. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to agree with Sam and say 3.
You're right, it is 3.
Hell yeah, we did it,
So,
Sam.
One more question. because this is done, and at that point, it's done cooking. I just have to do stuff to it. So Brazil shares a border with. Don't look at the map. Brazil shares a border with all South American countries except for which two?
Sam says, yeah, in all caps. Okay, Brazil shares a border with all South American countries except for which two? Your mom says she missed the question. Brazil shares a border with all South American countries except for which two?
She might have been talking about the previous one because I don't think she participated.
Oh, she said what's 3? 3 was
time zones.
the time zones. Ellie says Paraguay.
But there's 2.
Yeah.
She only said Paraguay.
So Paraguay. My brain jumps to like Argentina, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Or like Colombia, because like Argentina's the bottom, Colombia's the top, and like those are the ones that make sense to me. Your mom says Peru. And
People are only guessing 1. There's 2 countries, people.
And Sam says, oh fuck, I don't know that since I suck at geography. Your mom says, can you put the map back up?
No!
Sam says she would have said Peru. Ellie says and Colombia. Now your mom says Bolivia. I think we've guessed most of the countries at this point.
Yeah, there's a few, but yeah.
So
I actually know one of them. And the reason why I know one of them is because I lived there. Ecuador does not share a border with Brazil.
What? Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're going to look at the map
And
now.
the other one is Chile. Chile hugs the coast and it only borders Argentina. And I don't know where it comes at the top, but I know it only borders Argentina because it's like...
Shit, so here's Ecuador, and then Peru, and then Brazil. That fucks me up, because Ecuador's got a bunch of rainforest, and so does Brazil.
It smells really good.
So I had just assumed that they were next to each other.
No, the
Clear-
rainforest is huge.
Yeah, clearly I was wrong. And then she said, Chile, this little baby here. It goes down the corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I had Chile and Argentina swapped. I thought Argentina
really?
was on this coast and Chile was up against Brazil. So that explains my confusion. I want to smell the soup.
It's really heavy. Sorry, I'm dying a little bit.
It's okay.
All right, so
Let me smell the soup.
okay, hold on. I'm trying to get. It smells good. Don't stick your face in. It's really hot.
I'm not. Wow, that smells really good.
Yeah, it smells great.
Sam says those little baby countries.
So now now it's done cooking. I'm gonna blend it so it's like not just water with stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets a little thick. And I'm gonna use that with my immersion blender. And then I'm gonna stir in the yogurt.
So it sounds like basic.
And then pour on the kernels on top and the sausage, and that's it.
So this corn is kind of going to become the base, while the rest of the corn is going to be like the textural.
Yeah, kind of.
Did we need to cook the sausage beforehand, or does it cook while it's in
We
here?
did need to cook the sausage. I meant to do that while we were cooking this.
Ah, shit.
It'll be fast.
Let's start that now.
Yeah.
Guys, we screwed up.
No, it's not. Don't act all. No.
Chris Lyles is watching. Hello, Chris.
Oh yeah, I know him.
I would hope so, because he's your Facebook friend.
He's from South Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is already hot. I mean, this isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
it'll be
gonna
fine.
take very long.
We're just cooking up some sausage. Some beyond hot Italian sausage. Add some oil.
I totally meant to do this while we were cooking it. I'm so stupid. I was like, oh.
It's all good. We had some
fun trivia.
Yeah, some
anyway.
trivia fun times. And now people get to watch the cooking of
The
the sausage. And while that cooks, maybe you can blend.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the blending might take a bit. Because there's just a lot of soup.
I don't think it'll take that long, but maybe.
Just push them in. Don't be a
Perfect.
bitch.
I don't want him to get squished. What? Don't?
You're cute.
Uh-huh. This one got squished.
That's so sad. Let me get on the squished one. Look at it. It's dead.
It's fine.
Rest in peace, sausage piece.
It's fine.
Yep. pan frying these up with a little bit of olive oil. Man, I just assumed Erica knew what she was doing.
No, I got really distracted with the questions.
I was like, oh man, I bet it must like cook in the soup or something.
No.
And then Erica said, yeah, this is
Alright.
done cooking.
This might make a lot of noise, so just... Okay, it's quiet. You can probably hear me over it, actually.
Yeah, no, this isn't too bad. So this is the immersion blender. This is our... We just got this, mainly for the soup. And it's literally just a hand blender. And yeah, like Erica said, the goal is there's a bunch of potatoes and corn in there. We want to mash that all up to make it, instead of just some fake chicken broth in some water or with some veggies in it, we want it to be all combined as like this big ol' like thick slop. And then within that slop,
You really describe things to the point where they just sound horrible. I mean, what the fuck is with, like some shitty brown water, thick slop? Like, could you at least not? Like,
when
this isn't slop, it's gonna be creamy and
some thick, creamy goodness.
Not tombstone, but...
Regardless, it's gonna be very yummy. And it's gonna be full of corn and potato and broth. And that's hard to fuck up.
Alright, so it looks pretty done to me.
Yeah, it's hard to see because it's completely
I'm gonna get rid of that.
bubbled up.
foam.
But yeah, you can see it. That looks like
It
real.
still has chunks, which is good, but most of it is
Mhm.
blended up, which is what we wanted.
Sam says he needs to give the mental visuals, and your mom says I like slop. See, they appreciate me. They understand.
I mean, I appreciate you too, but come on, man.
Fi-
You're describing my cooking like brown.
Okay, no, the dirty water thing before was
Dirty
funny.
water,
But
thick slop.
personally, if someone told me this soup is like a slop, I'd say, hell yeah, give me that soup.
If someone was like, your dinner tonight is slop. you'd be
Well,
like,
because-
fuck yes.
Well, because you want soup.
Yeah, that looks good though.
It looks good. But no, we've talked about this before. With soups, you want it to be thick, chunky.
Thick with 3 C's.
Yeah, you want it to be chunky. You want stuff. Yeah, sludge, like your mom said. If it's not sludgy and sloppy and just like, oh, look at me, I'm some vegetable soup. I have broth and vegetables, and I'm boring. It's like, why the fuck are you even eating soup? Just eat some veggies and
okay.
skip the broth.
I know, I dropped some.
It's like that. Like, the reason you eat a soup is because you want this thick, comfortable meal. Yes, Sam says thick soup is the best soup. I agree.
I'm gonna also blend the yogurt in here a little bit, so... Unless it just completely dissolves, it might be nice.
Your mom agrees with Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the yogurt's just gonna dissolve hot enough.
I might do it a little bit.
Give it a little blend.
Yeah.
Gotta make more use of your immersion blender.
My fancy little blender.
Went to Target for that yesterday.
We have some extra. Should I just add a little bit? I mean, we're not gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll add some.
As we said before, thick soup is good soup. What?
I might not add any more.
What?
Or that was just a hole.
That was just a hole.
Okay. There looked to be like green spots on the top, but it was just a hole.
Yeah, it was just a reflection of the room into the soup, into the yogurt.
That's probably pretty good.
Your mom says, Sam, I love your profile picture. You're beautiful.
Sam is beautiful.
Should you probably tend to these sausages?
Yeah.
Some sausages, as you can see, they're cooking up real nice. Very exciting. Sam says, for real though, if I moved to Mass, the only reason I would come over is to eat your food, because you cook good.
What the fuck do you mean the only reason you'd come over?
Fuck, that's the only reason I come over.
What the fuck? Like, I've never been thrown shade like that in my life. I thought we were, like, best friends, and she's like, nope, the only reason I'd be there is because you cook food.
Sam, you should move up to Mass, though.
Yeah, you should.
Like, we have,
We have dog.
We have dog. We have cat. We have good food. We have reasonable COVID responses.
Yeah.
You know.
Nothing's on fire yet.
True. Nothing's on fire. They beheaded.
Good or bad.
They beheaded the Columbus statue
They
in Boston.
did, yeah.
That was
Didn't
pretty
they throw
cool.
it in the river, or was that another?
No,
one?
that was a different place.
Okay.
But they did behead
My
it.
statue's confused.
Yeah. Sam says that's another reason, I assume, for the COVID response thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff's just starting to open up here. Like, I think on the 8th, they started allowing outdoor dining. And but we're still 100% masks required in public.
Which is absolutely something that should be enforced.
No, if you don't wear a mask right now, you're an idiot. Your mom says they have a comfy second bedroom and a bathroom.
That's true. I
Very
love
true.
our bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And bedroom. I'm gonna do this, so noise.
Yep. And Sam says she does miss the north, and the north's pretty great.
Exactly. That's why you gotta come up here.
Mm-hmm. I've been sprayed with soup.
Were you sprayed?
Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It didn't go anywhere else.
Yeah, just me.
Just you. That's good. All right.
Sam, to your mom, said she's been there. She went for your birthday.
Yeah, my mom knows that. I think. At least I told her.
I'm sure she just didn't think about it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this looks yummy.
That does look good.
So-
Nice chowder. Yeah, she said she forgot. How are these sausages doing, Erica?
They're doing good.
Getting close?
I think so. I mean, I need to flip them.
They've been half cooked.
I might have to do trivia again because this might take a while.
Harry Potter and the half cooked prince or something.
Yeah.
I already had dinner and this is making me hungry. I haven't
What
had
was that?
dinner. Your mom. I haven't had dinner. It's 8:30. I'm very hungry.
I'm not.
That's because we had a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
And that's like half your food for the day.
True.
I eat a lot more food than that, and I want some soup.
True. Oh
think
my god.
I think I'm also a bigger fan of soup than you are.
Yeah, I'm not a huge soup person, but like, you know, when in Rome.
Yes, it is late. We were slow to start today.
It's my fault. I was busy on Twitter.
I also had to, because of the whole fire alarm running out of batteries and yelling at me during my demo thing, I had to run to the store and get some batteries. So that doesn't happen again. Because it also has been happening at night.
Yeah, it woke me up.
Yeah,
Gosh.
it sucked. I just need an internship with an animation studio, then I'm Gucci, says Sam. I'm sure you could probably find one. Like, I have no idea, but, like, Massachusetts is a pretty hoppin' state. I know you're looking at Atlanta. I can't imagine at Georgia, or more specifically Atlanta, has significantly more opportunities than...
I think it has a lot, though.
Really?
Yeah, as far as Sam was telling me.
Huh.
But I don't know. I mean, Atlanta's like a bigger city, too.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like Massachusetts has got to have something.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's not like she actually has to be in like Marlborough, Massachusetts. It would be cool because we could come say hello.
It'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Like the best thing would be like she lives across the hall or something.
Oh yeah,
but,
I told her to move in here.
Yeah.
Move to the point at Marlboro.
Mm-hmm. But all of them are not giving out applications since COVID. But then again, Atlanta is a big entertainment hotspot. Oh,
That's
gotcha.
what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Are they... So, like... I don't know. Obviously, it's probably different for my field. But, like... I know, like, summer interns for MITRE started working. They're all working remote. But, like... I would assume...
I guess it's if you can't work remote, though.
Yeah, but, like, you could do remote animation. Like, it's all computer stuff.
I don't know.
And anything that's computer stuff should hypothetically be remotable.
You would think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's like company culture and stuff, but like, I just feel like if they want their interns, there's no reason it can't be done remotely.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I would basically live at your place if I moved up there to be your neighbor. Hell yeah, just come hang out.
Only for the food, though, remember?
Only for the food.
Yeah,
Yeah, once a week she'd just show up at our doorstep
for food.
for food. She'd watch the stream at her house, and then right as it finishes, we just hear a knocking at our door. She's like, I've come for food.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, that looks really good. That spice on
Add
top.
some more nutmeg. I'll probably add some on top for like the picture. Like I feel like that would be a good photo.
Yeah, for sure.
With the spice on
You've
top.
gotta. A little sprinkle.
Yeah, these are getting done. So.
Yeah, they look good. Sam says, "You know me so well."
Unfortunately, I do.
Unfortunately, damn.
Well, I mean,
Your mom
he's
said.
throwing shade. Like I can't, you know.
Your mom says, "Well, she has to have time to draw and animate. Then she needs to eat." Yeah.
I guess that's true.
We could bring a third desk into the office, and then we could all work together.
True.
That would be cute. Sam says, "Wow, shade."
I mean, she's the one throwing shade. Like, whatever.
Man, look at that sausage. That looks good.
It does.
Nice and sizzly. Oh, Erica's gonna eat a piece.
Well, I'm trying to taste it for doneness.
Your mom said just trying to help in response, but I think she was wow shading Erica, not you.
Yeah. I'm the one who must be shaded.
So yeah, this sausage isn't really intended to be like a major flavor. It's basically a garnish. Basically we're gonna finish off the soup, mix everything together, and then this kind of just goes on top.
I've already mixed everything together. So,
True. Have you put the other corn in?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
So this is it, and then the rest of this, most of the chives and stuff are gonna be put on top. With the
Is this sausage gonna be, I assume, just on top of the bowl?
Yeah.
Here, let me.
But this is done. I mean, I tried it.
Awesome.
It's done. So let me scoop some bowls. Excuse me.
Check that out. Chowder. Got some chowder. Ooh, that's thick. Doesn't look as thick as it is, but like, that's pretty thick. I've been removed.
So, one potato didn't get a.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Sam says, "You're good. We're just displaying our mutual love and hate that encompasses our relationship. We're like the Gemini zodiac, but in persona form."
Yep, exactly.
So who's the persona?
Persona! Alright. So.
Sam says that's thick, but she said it like T-H-I with 2 dots over it, Q-U-E with a little carrot over it.
2 dots over it.
Yeah, and then the E has a little carrot. It's like the fancy thick, you know?
I guess.
Like Fancy Feast, the cat food.
Okay.
Very similar. Look at all that soup we got left over. That's so exciting.
So, I'm gonna just be 1 second, or
What's going on here?
I'm trying to.
Eric is flailing.
I'm trying to. Here, come with me. So I'm gonna put this down.
Your mom says that looks really good, and I agree, and I'm very excited to eat it.
See if it floats. Oh, yes. Okay.
Look at that.
That's exactly what I wanted. It's
nice and buoyant.
For some reason, this is harder than it looks. Like, really.
Oh, look how buoyant that sausage is.
I know.
Love it.
I want to put one kind of like on top.
Damn. The victor.
Mm-hmm.
And you do the same thing over here. Yeah, we had to get a big ass can of corn. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle Maher is watching. Hello, Danielle. You're here just in time to see the finale.
That's Daniel.
Daniel. Oh,
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck's Daniel?
I'm sorry. I saw a woman in the profile picture and assumed Danielle.
Oh my god, rest in peace, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Apologies. Hi, Dan. I'm also bad at reading, so like that's
Yikes.
what happens.
Right,
Yeah, you're here
so-
just in time for the
excuse me.
finale. We're just kind of the chowder's been created. Erica's just garnishing and making this look real good. Very exciting. We got some sausage, we got some chives, got some spices. You need some nutmeg, right?
Yeah.
Grab that for you. Nutmeg.
I'm just gonna do like.
So cute. Nice little line of nutmeg.
Yeah.
And check that out. A well-made soup. Your mom wants to know what it's called.
It's in the title, but it's Sopa de Milho Verde.
Mhm.
Or,
So-
yeah.
Sopa de milho verde or Brazilian corn chowder. And oof, that looks really good. And I want to eat it. So are we good?
Yeah, we're good. We
Okay.
can end it.
Well, with that, we'll wrap it up. You'll hear what we think of it and some more about it when Erica makes her post. And until next week, bye-bye.
Bye.